everyone, this is Maybelline from Mellow Paper Roll and welcome back to my channel. I've just started a YouTube channel this year because I'm currently in between jobs at the moment, and so I have some spare time and I thought that I'll come on here to share a little bit more about journaling, reading and anything that's cozy related. Here I have a cup of cinnamon latte that I made earlier. And today I do want to set up and prepare for February. Today is officially 1st Feb, so there's a few things that I want to do and change up in my journals itself. To be honest, the past few days have been rather difficult for me, so that's why today might be a little bit more mellow in terms of my energy level. So in terms of my journaling ecosystem, I have been using my Hobonichi wigs, which I love. It's truly been kind of like a pillar of support for me because every time, no matter how I feel, I can always just go back to it and just write whatever I feel over in here. So that is kind of like really comforting for myself. At the same time, I've also been using my passport journal, my passport traveler's notebook, and I think it's because of how small the size is. I've kind of finished the insert already in just the past like 5 weeks since the start of December. So I do want to switch out, and I'm actually thinking of doing my journaling back in my traveler's notebook standard size, which is the size that I've been using previously. This was the one that I was using just a few months ago, and I realized that I just love this size. I just love the size of the standard. It's just a lot like larger, and I just feel a lot more expressive in a sense. Like I have a lot more space to do things. While I still love the passport size a lot, I think since I'm almost done with this, I will move on over to here. So yeah, I can do a very quick flip through of my travelers. Inside I have my junk journal, which I will still be continuing because it's not complete. But for my personal journal, it started off in December. And then in January, I've just been journaling a lot. January is also my birthday month, so it was really fun. We did a lot of things. I went to quite a number of different cafes as well. Visited Science Museum. Did a STEM rally in collaboration with Pop Mart. And went to a contemporary art fair as well as the art museum, and found quite a number of new artists that I really like. In particular, Eko Bintan. He's an Indonesian based artist and I am obsessed with his art. So yeah, I've been really enjoying using the passport size, but as I mentioned, it's just a little bit too small for me. So I think I will be changing over back to my standard size. And the new insert that I'm going to be using is the one that I got in Tokyo Station in Japan last year, and I've just labeled 2026, and I do want to find an appropriate sticker to place it here, so we shall see. And anyway, right now in my current traveler setup, I only have one main insert, my commonplace insert. So I actually made this insert myself. So I bought cardstock paper, and then I printed graph paper on Tomoe River paper, and then I just stapled them together. So it's really fun to be able to create your own inserts and just have a little bit of change in terms of the covers. And so I do want to switch covers in the spirit of February. I am actually thinking about switching my covers over to the Love and Trip. Yeah, I might switch over the cover for my passport as well as for my standard size. I really do love anything that is Travelers Company related. It's a system that has been working out well for me for the past few years, and that's why I've collected a couple. I do want to preface and say that you don't have to have so many, leather covers in order to enjoy journaling. But personally, I am like a collector of the travelers notebooks, and that's why I do have quite a number. Maybe in a future video I can share more about the covers that I do have and have collected over the years. Personally, I am a TN girly through and through. I don't see the appeal in Paper Republic or in a Louis Carmen, and so I don't think I will be buying them. I'm very, very contented with my traveler's notebooks. This is like my travel insert for my previous trip to Europe, so I will be completing it one day. And coming over here, I got this brass charm from the Starbucks Reserve in Tokyo, and I do really love it, so I might move it over later. Right now, I only have one band. So even in my craft folder, I don't keep too much. Sometimes I keep things that I want to journal or that I see. For example, when I was in Japan, I got this pamphlet from Ippodo Tea. I got a matcha from them, and so I thought that this pamphlet was really good because it just details all of the instructions. And yeah, just a couple of photos. So a really great way to have multiple inserts is to use the connecting elastic bands. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my new insert over here in the middle string, and then I'm just gonna tuck my commonplace in the craft folder. It doesn't really bother me that because I'm always taking my commonplace journal out, so I don't have to have it binded to the book itself. And then this is just something that I use, kind of like a makeshift pencil board. You just add behind the pages. And yep, so that's it done. Maybe I'll keep this here like that. So I might do it like this for now, and then it might end up changing like a few days later, because I just really enjoy the versatility of the traveler's notebooks. It's like you just get to constantly customize it however you want, and I think that's what makes it so fun and so charming to everyone who owns a traveler's notebook. And I'm also posting and sharing a little bit more because I would love to get to know friends who are in the journaling community or who really likes Hobonichi or the Travelers Company notebooks, because personally within my social circle, I don't have friends who are like fans of them. So sometimes there's really nobody to talk to about my love for my notebooks. And it's so niche because not everybody really appreciates or enjoys this. So yeah, that's why I'm also here. And if you are someone who feels the same, let me know. We can be friends online. And so yeah, I think this is gonna be done in terms of my Love and Trip standard. And I have been wanting to use this keychain that I got in Japan because it's of strawberries. This is the one with the parfaits, the really good parfaits. It's called Takano. So they had a collaboration keychain with Loft, and I am loving it. So I'm just gonna leave it here, like this. Ta-da! And now on to my Hobonichi wigs. So if you have seen my previous video, I've kind of shared a little bit about how I use my Hobonichi wigs. And in terms of the memo, or rather the notes section, I kind of break them down by the months, kind of like a bullet journal style. But yeah, I have December in here, I have January, and then this is my makeshift pencil board. And then I kind of want to add in like the genuine pictures, which I will need to print out. But I think for now we can set up February together. So every month I create like a mood board. At the start of every month, I kind of have a vibe that I want going into the month. So typically I also have like a color that I feel. So for December, I don't know why, even though it's Christmas, I was feeling a lot of blues. So that's why the mood board shows that. And then in January, it's just a lot of earthy colors like warm browns, a bit of maroons, and a bit of greens. That's kind of like the vibe. And then for February, what has been calling out to me, what I do is I print it out. I go on Pinterest and I print out a bunch of pictures that I kind of see, and I do it very intuitively. I try not to question too much. It's really something that I look at it and I feel something, then that's where I curate it here, and then I print it out, which will then form my mood board for February. And yeah. And if you're someone who doesn't know what to do with the notes pages at the back, yeah, why not just do it like bullet journal style, or just do it in a way that feels fun to you. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that's the whole idea of this as well. And you do it just for the sake of yourself, and that's what makes it feel really like you. So I'm just gonna like letter here. Okay, a bit off center, but that's all right. Let's just cut it a little bit. Yeah. The whole idea of it is just to make it really fun for yourself. I'm gonna use star stickers, which are my favorite. Like, tell me someone who doesn't love star stickers. And so I'm just gonna freehand. And so here I am pasting everything down, and it's so fun and it's so easy to do. And it just sets me up for the month of February in a more positive way. And earlier I was saying that the past few days hasn't really been the best for me, but honestly after a little cutting, after a little journaling, after a little cutting and pasting, I just really do feel so much better. Another star sticker here. So yeah, anything about that day is what I write down. And then the final thing to add here would be February in pictures. Oh, where did this come from? I guess that's making my February off to a great start. So I'm just going to put it here. February in pictures. Okay. So that's it, all set up for my February note section. And then that's all done in terms of my Hobonichi weeks. Oh, maybe one last thing that I can do is choose the sticker for my new notebook, for my new insert. There is this sticker set that I really love. Would this go well? This is from an artist called Two in Row. I've just discovered her and I love their artwork. So this artist is called Two in Row and I think it's a collaboration with another artist, Woon Moon. So yeah, I just absolutely love this sticker set. Like, come on, is it not extremely gorgeous? I'm really not sure. The thing is that I just can't bear to use this. Absolutely can't bear to use this. But say no to sticker anxiety and just use up your stickers anyway. So I'll place this here, and I think the highlight is definitely this. My gosh, I just love this sticker set. Okay, maybe I'll leave this like that for now, and then I'll use the rest of my stickers in my weeks to kind of mark the first week of February. And then this can go in here. So that way, I say no to sticker anxiety and I use the stickers up. That's the way to go. My gosh. It hurts me to use this, but you got to use it. Use up the stickers. Just gonna place them here. Okay, so that way. Alright, and then for the remaining stickers, I am just gonna cut them up. gonna cut them up and keep them in here so I can use it up. This just looks so nice, so I am gonna cut this frame as well. And then just gonna remember them. So I'm gonna cut that up as well. And maybe I'll put it here. I'm gonna put this here first. Just gonna transfer them here so I use them up. Gonna cut what's left and just add it here, maybe. And I also want to keep this, so I might put this in my junk journal. So for now, it's gonna stay here. And yeah, oh my gosh, it's getting a bit messy and this video is getting a bit long. So thank you so much for everyone who stayed till the end to watch this video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Do take care. Bye bye.